What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode, the ninth episode of Opinion Nation on RolloutStudios.com. Thank everybody for joining. KJ, what's happening, man? Good to see you. This is, say, the ninth episode, ninth week of something we thought about just a couple of months ago, the 26th day of June. It's so funny, Juneteenth rolled around and no one even said nothing about it, man. It kind of felt how it was being in Galveston when everybody else was free and we was still out there thinking we were slaves.
Now, believe it or not, a lot of people, maybe a little bit younger than me, don't necessarily know what Juneteenth is. Can you explain exactly what that is and where it came from?
Well, yeah, basically what it is like when the slaves were freed, pretty much everywhere they were freed, except they neglected to let the people know down in South Texas, Galveston area, that they freed too. So the time we found out was a little bit later, and I think it was the 19th was the day that was crowned that particular day. Someone may can call in and give me a little bit more information about Juneteenth. Yeah, anybody want to elaborate on what Juneteenth's about, give us a call, 747-888-3082. Hey, Kimberly Brooks, what's happening, lady? Gina, what's going on? Rich, got all the money. So we talking about this week, man, this disaster that President Trump has created at the border. Over 2,300 kids separated from their parents, left stranded, improperly cared for in cages. It's getting to a point now. It's hard to ignore. I know we try to be strong and we deal with our own issues. We got our own problems here in America, but America is bigger than that. Our loving and caring don't stop at the border. In that case, then we wouldn't be able to love our neighbors because half our neighbors aren't from here. So we gotta take a look at that. That was a father and son that drowned together because it just, it was just looking too grave of a situation. They just, paid the ultimate price. So we're going to talk about that. Hope someone got some opinions about it. If you think there's nothing wrong with kids being in a cage with diapers covered in mucus and pee and being sexually molested and assaulted, it's happening. It happened in a Superdome. Damn it, it's happening here. And this is something that wasn't a problem till Donald Trump decided to make it a problem. So we'll be talking about that. So make sure you got something to say. If you're interested, have a comment about what's happening with the migrant children, give us a call, 747-888-3082. And also, I looked up and saw that downtown Houston, Gina, Paula Thomas, my home classmate, downtown Houston has been crowned the sugar daddy capital of the world. I will not be going home anytime soon. You got to have money to be a sugar daddy.
What is a sugar daddy?
A sugar daddy is that dude that pays for everything that a woman wants and everything that a woman needs, and all she got to do is whatever he asks for. She ain't got to work.
What's wrong with that?
I know. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I just said it was the capital of the world. Now, it leaves an interesting debate though, because as some would say, you're going to pay for it one way anyway or the other. So, you might as well get what you pay for, buy what you want, and if as long as I can say, like Adele Gibbons say, as long as ain't nobody hurting nobody.
Well, I think it's a bit of a double standard. I think male sugar daddies are looked at, in a negative light.
Absolutely.
But
ass, get a job.
Right, but the women, if you're an older woman and you want to pay for a little young man to, come by.
Right.
The world seems to not have a problem with that.
Yeah, son, it's
sugar mama,
it's
man.
Unfortunate, Yeah, sugar mama.
Have you ever been a sugar daddy?
No, but I've known of a sugar mama. I've known of the wonderful blessings and surprises that come along with having a sugar mama. Also, we're going to talk about yet another death in the Dominican Republic. That's 14 right now. And stand corrected, that was a father and daughter that drowned. The picture like a little boy, but my bad. I stand corrected. But yeah, the DR, man, it's becoming the Kevorkian of travel sports. You know what I mean? I mean spots. I mean, it's getting to be the place you want to go to die. Particularly if you keep going. If you want to go die in a tropical island, they should do a promo. If you want to come die in a tropical island, come here. We'd love to have you. The DR, where it don't stand for doctor.
Have you ever been to Dominican Republic?
Hell no. And I ain't got no plans in the future, the near future, or the past of going. You know what I mean? And, my brother and his wife, they will go every year. Thank God they decided to go somewhere else this year. Because I know he loved it, you know, but 14 dead, no explanation other than the authorities saying that these people died of natural causes. Yeah, it's the place where we send out sick to die. We send them to the DR so they can die mysteriously. That makes no sense at all. But he actually said it.
Doesn't America have some kind of stake in the DR? Don't they own some land over there, or did a deal with the government over there? Like
probably. You know, America owns a lot of everything. Hey man, it wouldn't put no surprises in my bag. I believe everything is possible. What's up, Courtney? I love my daughter. About to have that baby in a couple more months. My second grandson.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. That's cool, man. Could never have a son myself, but I got 3 daughters that get 3 different chances, and I already got 1.5. You know,
this might be a messed up question. Hopefully, your daughters ain't listening.
They listen.
Which do you enjoy more, being a father or a grandfather?
Well, you know, to be honest, man, you know, my grandson lives in Nashville, so I don't really get to see him that much other than on FaceTime. You know, we're gonna try to plan something soon. Now he's getting a little older now. Matter of fact, his birthday coming. It'll be 4, I think, July 1st. I know real quick if I see 5 pop up there, but hey, John Hinton, what's going on, my man? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well with you. I enjoyed working with John Hinton on the Hughleys back in the day. But you know, I didn't get a chance to spend a lot of time with my youngest daughters as they got older because, you know, the mom and I split, and you know, she went one way and I went LA way, and that's why I've been ever since 24 years. So, you know, I missed out on a lot of like my brother, you know, both my brothers, you know, they raise their kids from till they grow up, till they get old enough, till they get out the house, until they help them out the house until they gone, till they come back, you know, until they gone again. You know, it's a little different, my situation, but I will say that it's almost like a do-over that you can't really have, you know, because it's with some other kid, not yours, but it's through the kids that you had initially, you know. But yeah, man.
Well, congratulations, man.
You have any children?
Of course not.
That's Nick. Nick, we talking about kids. I know.
I'm like Floyd Mayweather, man. 49, 50 and 0. You know what I'm saying? I got that shoulder roll down pack, you know.
Man, you better go and get you some babies, man.
No, I'm looking forward to it, man. Hopefully soon. You know, I think I played basketball for a while, so after I stopped playing basketball, I was just kind of searching for a career path. So I think this film and production is kind of it's kicking in. So
one thing about it, babies can wait. Ain't no hurry jumping around trying to have nobody. Get nobody pregnant, man, because when you become babies, then come child support. Even if you stay together, you still got to support. You know, it's only child support when you ain't together. When you're together, it's just support. It doesn't sound as bad. I support my kids, yeah. I pay child support. Oh, damn, dude, I'm sorry. You know, it sounds so negative. But, you know, we got to take care of the children, man. And like I said, it's really sickening what's going on the border right now. We're going to talk about that. I also want to give a big shout out to Regina Hall, who I thought did an excellent job of hosting the BET Awards. She should just go ahead on and just put her name down for the Emmys and the Oscars. Don't nobody else want to do it. Regina, go on, take it, girl. Take that money. Take them same writers, because there was some funny stuff that you did, and just do it. Be that host that nobody else don't want to be, and make it happen for you, girl. Regina Hall, big shout out. BET Awards is pretty cool, man. I know everybody love watching it. You know,
I only caught a little bit of it, and I'm just gonna say this, man. I was a little disappointed in my girl Mary. Now I don't know how old Mary J. Blige is, right? But if that was my mama, when she turned around and she had her bottom cheeks out, man, I'd have been a little
especially
upset.
when they black. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
The
Just
little, you brown, and you get to the top, and all of a sudden that little black cheek pop out the side. Each one, you go like, God, dog,
yeah, man.
she's showing her toast.
Yeah.
But it's and then her
Shouts out to Mary,
yeah,
man.
thighs was loose too. But she had those boots up high where she kind of covered as much as she could, and she can still do it. Hey man, we all old there. I mean, it just happened, man. I'm glad she can still get up there and walk out there on in them heels and dance. That shit fucked Prince up. Had him on pills, wearing them same heels. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, it was great. It's always good to see my boy Nas X, the little Nas X, man. Him and Billy Ray Cyrus doing their thing. I think to me it's like Donald Trump and the Republican Party on one side, and then you got Billy Ray Cyrus and Nas X on the other side. You know what I mean? They're saying, hey, we don't have to look alike. We ain't got to match. We ain't have to even be in the same. We cool and we kicking and we at the top. We're the number one song in the country for God knows how many weeks.
Killing it.
Versus this crap that you're doing over here, Donald Trump. I can't even call you president no more. I can only just call you Trump, dog, because what you're doing ain't cool. You gangstering, just straight up gangstering your way through the White House. And you're going to pay for that one way or the other. Either we're going to get you as voters, and you'll be gone. You'll be a one-term president, bro. And that's probably, for you, probably the worst thing that could happen to you. But then proceeding to jail, that might not be such a bad idea. One term, and then you can serve some terms, because you ain't right, dude. You done done a lot of wrong. You got these kids at the border suffering, and it's just unfair. What if it was your kids out there? Privileged white people, or privileged anybody. I'm going to just say white people. They can sit back and think this is cool, and you can go to sleep at night thinking that for babies to be in cages with fall blankets, laying in their own urine, it sickens me. This is the country that's supposed to be the greatest country in the world. And we had a system. And Donald Trump evaded that system and caused that system to collapse while blaming Obama for what good he did do. And now we got this migrant situation. That's a situation that was created by Donald Trump. Does he care? Good and damn well he don't care. If black lives don't matter, what the hell make you think these lives matter? It's a damn shame. It's a state of bull. To be honest, I'm sick of it. If you're sick of it too, give us a call. Let's talk about it. 747-888-3082. At 747-888-3082. You listen to Opinion Nation. We'll be right back to this break. All right, we're back. You're watching and listening to Opinion Nation. I'm your host, David Raibon. Welcome to the 9th episode of Opinion Nation, a show where you can share your opinions about anything, everything. It don't necessarily have to be something that we're talking about today. You can just have something on your mind, you want to spit it out. Just, call and let us know. 747-888-3082, and we'll discuss it. Let me give a shout out to my sponsors. They make Opinionation possible. Social Workout Studios, located in San Fernando Valley at 21141 Devonshire Street in Chatsworth. You can get small group training available for just $25. When you get your workout on and you can't get motivated by yourself, then, work out with a group of other people. And it makes it easier and a little bit more affordable. Just go to workingoutwithalice.com or socialworkoutstudio.com, or you just call Alice on the phone at 310-902-5387. That's 310-902-5387 if you're in the San Fernando Valley, in the valley at all, anywhere near, Hollywood. It's not that far. You shoot on down the freeway and go check out Alice and get your workout on. Also, if you got a legal situation that you need to get rectified, clear it up, you might want to call the law offices of Derek Sean Tucker He specializes in workmen's compensation, civil matters, contract negotiation, and personal injury. Derek's office is located on Oxnard Street in Woodlands at 21550 Oxnard in Woodland Hills. Excellent attorney. Give Derek a call, 818-274-3055. That's 818-274-3055. If you have any questions or concerns about any legal issues, give him a call. Tell him you heard about it on Opinion Nation, and he will take care of your situation. How about that? Hey, Beth Goldstein, what's happening? One of the nicest casting directors I ever worked for. Pierre, what's going on, man? We're trying to get you on the show. Pierre Edwards, Nate McDougall, one of my fellow police officers. Nate, I know you got an opinion about what is going on our borders. You know, you have to look at both sides. You know, the immigration situation is one thing in the sense that we have to regulate how many people are moving into this country. I get that. And then you have to weigh that with the Constitution and the morals that this country was built on, that we were a place that you could come if you were seeking asylum, if you're seeking a place of refuge, if you want to get out of a bad situation in your country. We've always been open to that. And but the fly that's in the ointment is Donald Trump. You see, Donald Trump decided that he was going to fix this situation because it was his campaign promise. The same people that he promised it to in his campaign that voted for him, the people who don't care about these people, these children, who are literally rotting away in cages on concrete and mats, you know, in open spaces. Now, these kids had no fault of their own. Their parents brought them here to escape a bad situation where they were. And they wind up like this, separated. And this is all Donald Trump. Even though he tries to blame, he blames Obama for everything. If his marriage don't work with I call her America's side piece. Yeah, that's what she is. Melania is
hilarious.
She's America's side piece. Ain't no way in the world you get the title of First Lady when there's more naked pictures of you circling than it is on you porn. Please. Man, give me a break. The last First Lady we had was Michelle Obama. We'll probably never have another one like that. You know? Hey, what's up, Terry Brown? What's happening? So anyway, the situation, I don't even know how it's going to even resolve. But I mean, it's just some of these stories of what's going on down there are just ridiculous. I mean, just kids just covered in filth. You know, just there are no showers. Some of them hadn't had a bath in like 2 or 3 weeks. Can you imagine? I mean, it's inhumane. I mean, whatever happened to that body, that organization that would, like, whenever a country would do something inhumane to their people, they would get brought up. You know, United Nations or something.
Yeah, but you know, America was established on this type of behavior, so I don't think it's so extreme, you know, to foreigners. I think they might be used to us, you know, taking people.
They're probably more used to us doing that than we are used to it.
Right. So that's why I think it's not an uproar outside of America as much as we are making it right now.
It's just ridiculous, man. I mean, these are babies, Nick. These you know, I'm telling you. And I believe this whole situation, and people can get mad, they want to get mad, I don't give a shit. This whole situation that happened when they 9/11, when they took those towers down. You know, why they take the towers down? Why they go take the money down? Because they went after the financial district, because it's all about the money. You know, it's all about the money. They're building prisons right now, and people that are voting, that we're voting for, invested in these prisons. It's all about the money. Everything is about the money. You know, and you follow the money, you're gonna figure out what's going on. You know, and I think it's just disgusting. It's downright disgusting. And I noticed tonight they had the debates, um, and I tried to listen to them before I had to come here. But everybody. I don't believe politicians. That's just the thing. They all say what they need to say to win. What we need is some real, true ideals on how we're going to clear up this situation on the border. You know what I mean? Like I say, Donald Trump doesn't care about black people. He left something not going to care about the kids on the other side of the border. He the reason why they there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It says it's approximately 250 children living in these conditions at the Texas border.
Yeah, just at the Texas border. With the Central Processing Center in McAllen. But they just took away 300. They removed 300. It says Monday there were about 350 children there. But they've taken. I forgot how many said. It said 300 migrant children have been removed from a border patrol facility after media reports of a lawyer describing how appalling and potentially dangerous the situation was. I mean, it's a shame that the media has to go down there and go like, "Hey, this is messed up." Like, ain't no human beings down there. I mean, I know the border control, you got a tough job, but come on, man. How do you look at them babies down there and you go home and look at your baby and it's cool? It's all, I mean, you go like, all right, well, we lucky. That's that old privilege bullshit. And that's the same shit that we deal with right now in our own country. I mean, everybody know this is about the haves and the have-nots. You either got it or you ain't got it. And see, I look at it, man. See, I've had to look at it different ways because, being a former law enforcement, I've always believed you do the right thing. You do the right thing. And then if you do the wrong thing, you got to pay the consequences. So we got to call it. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Darlene. I'm calling from Arizona.
Hey, Darlene.
Hey, how are you?
Wonderful. Thanks for calling. What's on your mind?
My question is, what are they going to do with these children now that they're in the system? Are they going to try to find them foster homes? What is the end result? Are they going to try to find their parents? What's going to happen to these children? And yes, it is a travesty. Horrible.
I have no idea. It's a good question, and thanks for calling with it. I heard them doing a debate that someone was suggesting. I can't remember which one of the candidates it was, but they were suggesting that they build facilities for them and then eventually find out where their parents are, which I don't know how in the hell you do that. It's sad, man. And I truly believe these kids are like chickens that one day may come home to America to roost. Just like what happened in America, that happened on 911 in one way or another. You know what I mean? Because they're not gonna blame everybody. It's clear who done this. Donald Trump done this, but in their eyes, the white man in America did this. The white man in America did this.
Are the parents being taken to jail?
They've been deported. I know they were being deported, and they were deported without, they separate the kids.
Why are they separating the kids? I don't understand that.
Because it was a policy that the parents had to be deported, and they didn't even have a policy to handle the kids. So when they got separated through, I recall the process where they had basically called. If you're still on the phone, Darlene. Okay, Sean. It was a process where when they was taking these kids in, the families in, and then they split them up because it was you had adults that could be possibly had crimes that need to be checked and everything. Then they had kids in a separate area, and then they decided to ship the parents back. And then now the kids, and see now Trump made a deal with the president of Mexico for them to keep them over there. They can stack them all over, but keep them on your side. Ain't that some shit? And this was a landlord.
Trump's crazy, man.
He's insane. What's up, John Nash, Troy, Julius, Paul Dees? What's happening, man? It just don't make no sense. You know, so I don't know what they're gonna do. I just figure like if you want to wonder one day, or some little Mexican Rambo and came out of nowhere and started picking people off, laying in the grassy knoll. Don't. And the sad thing is, our kids gonna have to deal with it. Our kids gonna have to deal with that. See, with Donald Trump, right, the monster that Donald Trump is making right now, our kids will have to do with that. Have to deal with that. Yes, you know, and we can talk about gun violence. That's another topic for another conversation. Matter of fact, I want to make sure I have someone in here who's just straight up gun ho pistol packing, so we can go back and forth. Because I don't carry guns. I don't believe in them. I don't want the power to take another life. I've had it and it sucks. I don't want it ever again. Like I said, these kids don't even have the basic needs: toothpaste, toothbrush. You know when you a little child, you have to brush your teeth. What you gonna say, Nick?
No, I think it's absolutely insane to separate people from their families and think that there's a possible better way to fix the issue.
Yeah, it's inhumane.
Right.
It's what they did to black people when they
Right.
brought us over here.
Right.
It's the same.
Well,
It's the same
They
damn
did it to the Mexicans
thing.
too when they got here. So this, I guess, it's kind of history repeating itself.
Well, which is so weird because this is all Mexico.
Correct, especially Texas.
Yes, all this. Los Angeles,
Right.
San Francisco. I mean,
Right.
come on, man.
Yes, I don't know. I think it's a little. I mean, we all think it's insane. There's no human way to justify splitting somebody up because they crossed the line.
I know.
Like that sounds
I know.
absolutely crazy.
And I tell you what, you know, they're talking about reparations, and man, we are such a battered race of people that before you can give us back what you owe us, you got to stop treating us like shit right now. If you could do that, then maybe we could look at reparations.
I do you one better.
Huh.
You got to let us go first.
Yeah,
How about that?
yeah,
We still in the place they brought us to.
yeah,
You know. So.
yeah, definitely. And they've instilled the mentality. It's almost into our youth, and we feed it into them. And we only hope is that the Generation Zs and the millennials wake up and go like, no, we got y'all. But anyway, listen to Opinion Nation. We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back. We're going to talk a little bit about what's up with Houston. T-Boy, you down there in Houston down? John Nash, y'all downtown? Which one of y'all got playing that sugar daddy down there? Because once I see it about Houston online, you know it's something going down. Houston, Texas, downtown, the sugar daddy capital? Man, do you know what that means for all you guys that don't have a whole lot of money? Don't mean shit. Opinion Nation. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to Opinion Nation. I'm your host, David Raibon. I want to shout out again to my sponsor, Social Workout Studio. Go see Alice. Give her a call. Get your workout on. 310-902-5387 if you're in the San Fernando Valley. 21141 Devonshire in Chatsworth. Go get your workout on. socialworkoutstudio.com. Also, you need a lawyer? You got to call the law office of Derek Sean Tucker, Esquire. Give him a call, 21550 Oxnard Street. Doesn't matter where you live. He can practice law all over the state of California. I think he might even say Arizona. Anyway, if you need an excellent attorney, give Derek Tucker a call, 818-274-3055. 818-274-3055. Reparations, when we left off talking about, you know, it's interesting. Donald Trump says slavery reparation is interesting, but don't see it happening. That doesn't surprise me. Mitch McConnell says the fact that President Obama was president, that's enough reparations for your ass right there. You know, I tell you, man, I think part of the reason why, because, you know, my acting career, Nick, was going pretty strong, pretty solid. Then I started getting like really active with social media and politics. And I just started seeing a decline and even the auditions and stuff. And I know I'm like, well, maybe, because I know they do look at social media awareness and see where you are about stuff, you know. And maybe I may come across a little strong sometime, but I just get pissed off when I see people being treated unfairly. It don't even mind me so much myself anymore. I mean, I'm almost 60 years old, but I mean, just people, humanity, to be treated in such a way. And you finally see, you don't have to be a player to recognize game, and it's just so nauseating when to go from Barack Obama to, I know a lot of people, particularly black people, say that Barack ain't do nothing for black people. Okay. But one thing he didn't do was embarrass the shit out the country. That's one of the biggest things that that we got. As soon as we hear that somebody done something stupid, the first thing we think of and hope and pray to God that they wasn't black. That's the first thing. Somebody just shot up a 7-Eleven. Oh God, please, hope he ain't black. No, he was Mexican. Phew, thank God. We don't even want that negativity attached to us. But this is what we're facing right now. They don't even believe that we even entitled Barack Obama's election paid for sin of slavery. The shit that they come up with, the audacity to even put words together that even sound that ridiculous. Like black people, like we didn't take part in the election process. Like only the white people, and especially the white people who own slaves and the descendants of slave owners, only they voted. And they the one that put Barack in office, which is a load of crap. And we supposed to be thankful? That's our reparation?
I mean, well, I'm looking at the numbers right here. It says there's estimated about 12.8 million Africans, or so-called Africans, were shipped in the transatlantic slave trade.
Mm-hmm.
That's not including the Native American people they enslaved before they started the transatlantic slave trade,
Mm-hmm.
which lasted 400 years. So the number to produce reparations is somewhere in the trillions.
You mean the dollars?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhere in the trillions,
Mm-hmm.
and plus not including all the companies that stem from slave trade,
Mm-hmm.
i.e. the insurance companies, i.e. Wall Street.
Mm-hmm.
So all those companies would have to kind of incorporate some kind of reparation system. So I don't think, in any sense of the way, it's ever going to take place on a massive scale to the point it feels the effect in the neighborhoods.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And I think if it does happen, it can't all be financial. They're going to have to do some stuff like these companies that you're talking about. They're going to have to offer up a certain amount of stock in their companies as a reparation stock. We got a phone call. Caller, thanks for calling. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good.
Marco and Dustin. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
so I just need to tell you guys about my little story. It's gone.
Hello? Caller.
And my daughter happened to walk in on me while I was.
I don't know.
Why he was what? Hang up before you say something. My daughter walked in on me while I was choking the chicken. Anyway, whoever it was that called, please call back. I'd love to talk to you. What was I talking about?
I don't know. Trying to get involved in people's business too much.
Man, it's just awful right now. But I'm saying, okay, reparations. I think, it had to be some of these companies would have to put some stock aside, a certain part of their stock aside. There had to be a certain amount of. I think black people should have health care indefinitely, at least for the free health care for the next 25 years, as a part of the reparations plan. Free health care. I think the children of the black families should have free education as a part of the reparations bill. Not forever, but I'd say for at least 25 years. You can never erase the ugliness that slavery has brought and what it's done to our ancestors. You can never erase it. All you can do is try to improve upon your belief system about who we are as black people. We're not 1/3, we're not 2/3. we 100. You know,
So yeah, I was going to ask when you were saying this. But who's going to be taxed for the reparation? Would other black people also have to participate in?
who's going to be taxed?
Yeah, or would it just apply to the other nations?
No, I think no. You got to take care of America now. You can't be. Yeah, this is America's problem. You know, it's so weird about it. I don't know if. I mean, we'd have to have almost a completely black Congress in order to get this. The Senate and the House both got to be just basically chocolate, bro. Maybe some white chocolate in there mixed around, but can't be too many vanilla because they ain't for it.
We got a few comments here in the chat room.
Shoot.
The first one said, "Isn't your birthday coming up?"
Yeah, September 16th.
All right. Second one said, "Are you doing something down in Houston?"
Yeah, I'm putting it together now. My girl and I, we're putting together a karaoke night. I think it's going to be either at this place called Glitter or Spotlight. If anybody in Houston know which one is best, have a recommendation. I want a karaoke spot because I'm pretty sure my comedian friends is going to pop up and they throw a joke or two here and there. We'll do something like that.
You gonna do like a roast?
No, you hear me? I ain't saying
Easy, no.
I don't
do a roast,
I
man.
don't take roasting easy. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy to a fight. It's his birthday. He going to jail. He didn't mean it. Yeah, I did.
You know what I've come to find out? So growing up around comics, I've often realized that you guys kind of show love by cracking jokes on each other.
Absolutely.
That's the way you guys
Yeah.
kind of handshake.
Well, your daddy do it. Your daddy
So-
crack jokes on people more than anybody.
Right, so growing up, my dad, of course, Johnny
Yeah.
Mac, all these guys.
Mhm.
But now, being around a lot of comics, now when I joke on comics, they don't take it so light anymore.
Right.
Like the newer comics, they don't see the joke in it. They feel like you're actually making fun of them.
Right.
I think it's kind of a weird space.
Yeah, this is different time. Like when Speedy came up and DL, to me they're all like Robin Harris spinoffs. The first time I never saw Rob. I missed him live. When I came to
never
Comedy
seen
Act
Robin
Theater, I saw DL and Speedy and Martin and Lewis Dixon, people like that. But if you look at some of the footage and some of the stuff they used to do with him, they did basically the same with the spotlight and clown the audience and got really really good at
That's dope.
Yeah.
I never heard Robin Harris.
Yeah.
I've never seen a stand-up.
Oh man,
I gotta
Baby
check it
Kids.
out. Well, of course, everybody's seen Baby
Yeah.
Kids. That's legendary.
Yeah, he was really something.
You should do a roast, man.
No, I ain't done no damn roast. Shoot, I have people come out like, oh God, no, I can't even. People even came out, you put me in jail. Oh no, not another one. What's up, Yolanda? Yolanda Clark. That's the mother of the baby I delivered. Got another one?
Yep.
What you got? Oh, the caller. Thanks for calling Opinion Nation. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, what's going on, man? This is Cavett Haynes.
Hey, Kevin.
I'm Cavett.
Cabot, what's happening?
Yeah, I wanted to speak on the reparations.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I hope we can understand as a community is that what's on the table right now is just the bill to study reparations.
Mm-hmm.
We as black folks already know the history and the hurt and the pain and everything, but believe it or not, white folks really don't know the whole thing. They might get a little bit of history, but stuff like that, people don't like to admit when they've done wrong, so they definitely don't want to look at the stuff that they've done wrong, even if they aren't involved, it's their ancestors or whatever. So I really hope that we as a community can take this opportunity to rally around each other and the people who are, trying to forward this effort to get this bill at least to the House, so that white folks can get involved in the conversation. Because, like you said, it's got to be a chocolate Congress to get it passed. But we're not even talking about cutting a check or getting any type of
Concession.
benefits,
Yeah.
or anything. We're just talking about studying the bill. Studying the issue and putting it out there, for the world to see, because the world is going to look in on that, and we actually do have some ground. The UN apologized. The UN said that we were owed reparations, so there is some ground to cover. And then the thing about what Mitch McConnell said is, I don't mind that. People can have different opinions. I've come to understand, you can't change a grown person's mind about something. So I ain't really no need to argue about it. But what I see it as is a negotiation tactic. Of course, he gonna say right off top, no. That's the negotiation tactic. So you got to come back with something else and keep it going. But sometimes we as a community have a fatalistic attitude where we just don't give up. Oh, they're not gonna give it to us, so we can't do it, or it's
You know what it is?
be,
I think it's the shock and awe factor. We're like Paul. I can't believe that he would say that. And instead of going like, okay, let's see what we can do, to get something on the table, something on paper.
Yes, sir.
But we're so appalled that it's like the nerve. You're like, it's almost like I wish a nigga would almost thing like say that. You know what I mean? And then he said, and you're like, what did he? And it's like, I mean, that's and that's why I'm at. You know what I mean? Instead of, I'm not like, okay, all right, let's sit down and talk about what we can do to fix this. I'm like, I'm just still pissed off that they did it.
Yeah, and if I read between the lines of what he said is, okay, yeah, Obama was our reparation, well, then that's a move in the right direction. What else y'all got? What else can we get? You know what I mean? So to me, it's a negotiation, and we really just have to rally around this as a people, and just to try to move it forward. But and I hate to bring this part up, we can't even agree on who's going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Did you see the hearing, or did you see parts of the hearing, or at least what Coach talked about, what Dr. Malvo talked about? I was really impressed by the people that they did have up there that were speaking towards reparations.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind the people that were speaking against it. You got to have opposition, and they were speaking to it. They kind of said it with soft voices and education, but man, they were speaking about it.
Yeah, and at Kimberly Crenshaw, the professor of law at UCLA, she she says that slavery was not just the theft of labor, but the theft of black women's sexual anatomy.
Oh, wow.
I mean, autonomy. I mean, I'm like, man,
talk about it.
How do you even, dude? That one sentence there is a show by itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a whole show by itself. What did slavery do to the black woman's autonomy?
Yeah. Yeah, it's man, I hear you, and that it is deep, but it's almost like we got to take the emotion out of it and just get to the business and maybe just kind of the nuts and bolts of it, kind of maybe just stick to the economics of it. I mean, if we look at money, I don't know. It's deep, but my point is, and I just wanted to give my opinion, is that we should, or I hope that we do rally around, this effort to at least get it to the House.
Yeah.
To move it forward.
Yeah.
Move the conversation forward.
I agree.
And then, hopefully other people will get on board with support, So.
Yeah.
All right, y'all do your thing. Great show.
Hey, thanks for calling, Kevin. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. That was nice. I guess probably should take one more break before we get out of here. But before we do, the world's largest sugar daddy dating site? Yeah. It's actually a place you can go to. Sugar daddy dating site. Downtown Houston has the largest concentration of sugar daddies in Texas. 182 sugar daddies are registered on the site from downtown Fowler Boulevard, Oaks, 144 from Spring at 138. Oh my God. The sugar daddies are downtown. So I'm going to tell all my ladies, the ones that don't want to work, the ones that don't want a job, the ones that don't want control of their life, don't want control of their money because they don't have none, the one that can't be funny because ain't no funny when you ain't got no money, but you got plenty honey. Well, you might want to stroll on down to downtown Houston and get you a sugar daddy. It's 182 up there waiting on you, already registered. Sugar daddies of Houston. This is Opinion Nation. We'll be right back. To Opinion Nation. I want to thank my sponsors again, Social Workout Studio and the law offices of Derek Sean Tucker. Go see Alice, y'all. Get your workout on 310-902-5387. Go and get it. And if you got a legal issue, give Derek a call. 818-274-3055. So, sugar daddies in Houston. Here are the top 10 sugar daddy neighborhoods. I'm looking out for my lazy ladies. Lazy ladies, lazy, lazy, lazy ladies, lazy. Say that 20 times real fast. Lazy ladies. Number 10 of the top sugar daddy neighborhoods. Webster. Go down to Webster. Get you a hamster. Midwest, number 9. Get that best chest in the Midwest. River Oaks. When I was in Houston, River Oaks was like the most expensive place in Houston. The sugar daddies are there. They're waiting on you. Go get your River Oaks off. Westbury. Kingwood. That's down north. Ooh, man, you got to go way down there. No wonder sugar daddies down there, because that's on the outskirts of Houston. I don't know where Shadow Oaks is. Uptown. Oh, yeah. That's like the new area. They got all done up. You go restaurants and hotels. Sugar daddies love to hang around places where they can throw the bling bling. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Boulevard Oaks is number 2. And topping it off, downtown Houston. I'm not even saying that downtown was blowing up. I didn't know they meant like that. But, to each his own. As long as everybody grown, I ain't got no problem with it. Well, I guess this is going to bring number 9 to an end, to a close. I want to thank all of my watchers and listeners and people who called in. Thank you so much for your support. Opinion Nation, it means a lot. And my final opinion, when it comes to these kids, I just think that should be a line drawn. There should be lines drawn. There should be lines drawn between men and women, between women and children. And the line is, if you're a man and you can take care of yourself, you can support yourself, you can protect yourself, you can pull your side, you're good. If you're a woman, you can take care of yourself, you can feed yourself, you may or may not can protect yourself. We'll put you aside. Are you a child? They can't protect themselves. They can't feed themselves. They can't take care of themselves. They can't teach themselves. They can't bathe themselves. They can't feed themselves. They can't do anything for themselves. How in the hell can we put them aside? You see, every time we do something to some people or do something to a people, it comes back. It doesn't go away. The universe is round. It's like the earth, the globe is round. It can't go nowhere. It comes right back to you. And all we doing right now is sowing bad seed. And the day's going to come when we're going to reap this seed. Now, because I won't be here. Probably none of my friends that are watching, my classmates, will be here. But our grandchildren will have to see this. That's why it's so important that when we go to the polls this time, we don't go because we hate Hillary. We don't go because Barack running. We go this time because there is a devil in the White House. And the only way we're going to get him out is we vote him out. Fuck impeach. Ain't nobody got time for that. Just vote him out. Let's get together and get him out the same way he got in. We can do it. I know we can. If not, it's just my opinion. It's Opinion Nation.